4 wins in a row for West Ham. What a fantastic result. Although, maybe not a one-sided game as maybe some fans might think. Dad, we sat and watched the game together. West Ham won 2-0. Fantastic result. 4 wins in a row, as I've said.
Yep.
Going into the game, what was your thoughts?
I thought Fulham played really well the first half. They were attacking. But I think Pellegrini's stance was to be free-flying in that game, and it paid off in the end because, I mean, we just got the advantage and we won pretty comfortably, I think. But the first half, I thought, was a good display by Fulham and good defensive display, particularly Fabianski.
Yeah, I suppose it was probably all one-sided, really, because in theory, Fulham had more possession on the ball. Yeah. And in actual fact, up until probably the 70th minute, it was probably Fulham's possessional game. Although they had a lot more chances than West Ham. Like you said, Fabianski really did help us. Yeah. There was a bit of a rumour before the game that we were going to struggle to get a couple of strikers fit for the game. Although coming into the lead-up, we did know that Chicharito started and we had Antonio start up front with him. I mean, Antonio's been in and out of the squad, playing all over this, the team this year. What were your thoughts on Antonio starting up top?
I mean, I didn't have much choice today, but yeah, good game for Antonio and a good goal he scored. So, I was very pleased with his performance today. In fact, the whole team were good. I mean, it's a nice, what we want at West Ham, which is a good attacking team. That's what we really love. So that's the thing. Do you think that Pellegrini's kind of looked at this and thought, we're going to come up against Fulham sitting bottom of the league and we're going to go and attack the game, which in theory allows teams to come at us and have chances, and they never took their chances. He's pretty much interviewed when he was talking, Pellegrini, he was talking of treating the team that is at the bottom with a lot of respect. But I think he decided there and then just to go and play the, I suppose, the West Ham way and attack. And that just paid off today because Fulham were going out.
And what that does, though, is let Fulham attack us.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
As well. Is that something we should worry about going into teams against teams like maybe in the top 6?
I think in the top 6, I don't think he can adopt that particular openness that he did today. But, certainly anything... maybe outside the top 6, why not? Yeah. We've got nothing to lose.
Fabianski, first half, really he's just really has kept us in it.
I said to you, didn't know, one of the best buys we've had.
Couple of really decent saves in the first half that really kept Fulham out of it. Yeah. Fulham did have possession, they did have their chances, but do you think Pellegrini and West Ham really worried in that game? Do you think, think back to the Brighton game, we got beat 1-0, we went into that game very cocksure that we were going to win that game. Today we set up differently, we've played that free-flowing attacking football and it's worked in our favour.
I think what Pellegrini was looking there was, if you're going to score against us, the old, bringing back the old way we used to play, we're going to score more than you, and I think that's the way you went into that game today, and I like that. It was playing open, as you said, it meant that we let them play open. We both played open, but we were better when it came to the finishing stakes.
You can definitely see the confidence in Chicharito, though, can't you? He set up Antonio's goal from the header. Yeah. He's playing with this confidence. He didn't like getting subbed off. No. But he's definitely showing his worth. Yeah. In a West Ham shirt.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because he's a penalty box.
Fox in the box.
Really, yeah. That's what he is, and I think he shows that when he's on there.
How do you rate Anderson today?
I thought Anderson was great again. Yeah. I really have been pleased with Anderson. I think the coaching he must be getting from the team, from the coaching team, seems to be worked, because when he started, perhaps a little bit slow coming up, but now he's showing real talent.
He really is, isn't he? A couple of times in the game he's shown a lot more confidence, and he's flicking the ball past the Fulham player. Yeah. He looks like he's taking time on the ball and finding the next pass or making the assist. One player, massive shout out, Snodgrass. Come on, Dad,
I love Snodgrass. I don't know what it is about Snodgrass. He's come back and he's really made it for me. I think really if he hadn't taken himself out of the Scottish squad, he definitely would be back in, because he's been a revelation. Last 2 games, the goals he can score, the strike that he puts in.
And that goal today, what was that goal? Yeah, it was a fantastic play by Noble to Anderson. Anderson set up. Snodgrass, he took it first time at the edge of the box. Top corner, just a great goal. But he's really come back from that loan spell. Yeah. Aston Villa being treated crap by the club for what they said about him, and he's really made that position his own. And I was first to slag him off, and I've said this in a lot of videos recently, but I have to put my hands up and say, do you know what, credit where credit's due.
But I think Pellegrini has given him the opening. He didn't really get it before. He's persevered a little bit. I think Pellegrini has put him in a role that he loves. and he's come back and he's played really well.
A lot of talk about Mark Noble. I mean, me and you had a chat before, during the game. He made that tackle. For me personally, it wasn't anything. I think on initial viewings, you would have thought it was a studs up, but in actual fact, I think the Fulham player put the studs through Noble. So
he does have to watch it.
He does, yeah.
You just have to watch it. You don't want him. I mean, Wilshire's injured. We just can't really afford to have him red carded or even coming off with the 2 yellows. We just can't afford to have that.
Any complaints from Masuaku and Zabaleta?
Zabaleta. I like Zabaleta again. I thought he played well. Yep. I like the over runs that he did on the wing there. There was one particular pass I thought was brilliant from Anderson over to him, and it really opened the whole thing up again. They could have scored. It looked as if West Ham were going to go for another goal, if you know what I mean. They were looking really up for it.
You don't think sometimes looking at Zabaleta, he is 34 and he's come to the end of his career. When he's playing the way he's playing, he's still continuing. I mean, last year I thought he was a bit iffy, but this year he's really come out on his own and taken this season, to heart. Another positive sign, I suppose, was, and Chicharito didn't look happy when he came off, but I understood why Pellegrini had done it, and he brought Andy Carroll on. I mean, he never done much. No. But, he's that sort of player. He's that sort of player.
They didn't need it today.
Yeah.
But if you needed him today and Andy Carroll to come on there, you could have got Snodgrass putting a few crosses in there like and Andy would have been on the end of them.
Yeah, but it's good to give him game time. He needs game time. We've got this run of games coming up over the Christmas period, and it's really important that all these players get the game time. Yeah. But listen, we're talking from another review, from another victory, another West Ham victory.
It's good.
Who would have thought 2 weeks ago we'd sit here 4 wins on the trot?
I know. Who'd have thought we'd ended up 7th in the table now?
Yeah, I mean,
good.
It's a fantastic.
I know.
And is it the Pellegrini effect?
Oh, I think so.
What is it? What is the Pellegrini effect?
I think he's such an experienced manager. He's needed to bed in. I think the players that have come in there now have shown that they have adapted well. I think his tactics are really very good. As we just discussed there, the way he changed the whole tactic today, playing against a team that he wanted to really try and score goals with to keep us on that winning run, and it's paid off.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, up next,
Declan Rice, I thought, again, another brilliant. I mean, just plays in the defence calmly and takes the ball, strokes the ball away and stuff like that. I like that.
You made a valid point there about his stroking the ball. I feel like when he gets the ball, even in an under pressure position at the back, he passes the ball and he ensures that ball gets to his player.
Yeah, he does.
He's just so competent on the ball. He's calm, he's collected. He's just a very, very, very clever footballer. And it's time for West Ham to just, step up and just give him that contract.
I don't understand.
Hurry up.
I said that to you, didn't I, today? Have they signed him yet?
Yeah.
And I still haven't.
It's crazy. He's one of the first names on the team sheet, week in, week out. He's performing week in and week out, but
we don't want to lose him.
No, we don't want to lose him at all. And 4 wins in a trot, one of those games, only half a game we had Arnautovic. Are we missing Arnautovic?
I always love Arnautovic.
Of course we do.
Whether you miss him or not, I just love him. So I wouldn't say we missed him today, but it's quite good that we've had other people that could step in there. And they have today. Again, played a different game.
It wasn't the best of team performances by West Ham today, but we got the victory.
Yeah.
And that is probably the way I look at the Pellegrini effect. Yeah. He's kind of stomping out these results against teams that this time last year we probably would have struggled against. We certainly wouldn't have got 4 wins on the trot. And I'm not trying to get overconfident here.
No.
But at the end of the day, do you know what? Sometimes you need to blow our own trumpets. We have actually went out and done something. Today, what was really key for me was clean sheet.
Yeah, it's important.
Massively important.
Helped by Fabianski's saves.
Absolutely. And I don't think Diop and Fabianski and Balbeno were at the top of their game today.
Not today, they weren't.
But I think, that's a credit to them, considering they've had an average game and considering most games they've played together has been fantastic.
Yeah.
But all in all, 4 wins in a row, fantastic result. Final thoughts?
Oh, just keep it going.
Yeah.
Keep the run going. Brilliant.
He's been my dad, I've been Anton, we've been Irons United. Come on, you Irons.
Go on, you Irons.